3 hours the first day. 3 hours the first day to get out to it, and they were closed. They were closed. I was too late, so I'm like, they told me like come back next day. I'm like, okay, fine. Time to ride the bus for like another 3 hours. Pants is not going. Pants is not going. Pants is not going. Is Pants going? Is Pants like severely delayed or something? This is way too much delay. Pants is still not going. Is Pants' stream frozen? Okay, I'm refreshing that stream. Nope, it's still CoNDor X2. Oh, okay, Pants knows. Okay, this should be a quick reseed. It's fine. I was like, Pants. There's a race. Why is the Pants not going yet? Okay, reseed. Everything's all good. Pants, Monka S. I can't stop thinking about it. It's so dumb. Giant Necrodancer laptop. That has to be like one of the most absurd things related to Necrodancer that has ever happened to anyone who's racing in Conduit right now, which is a very specific set of criteria, I have to admit. But it haunts me every day. Not really, no, it just haunts me for one day and then I forget about it again. Early crate, let's see what's inside. An apple. Glass shop take for ZELLLOO. No, glass shrine take. Won't be able to use that with the longsword anymore. A bit too late for that. So missing out on that, but gets to keep the glass dagger. Ooh, Ring of Might. Pants definitely spending extra time in Zone 1 to try to find something. Finds a monocle, so is able to find items easier, but also can't take the glass shrine like ZELLLOO did, since that will turn into a glass jaw, but we've seen glass jaws being taken, unironically. Like in Spoody in the showcase match, that was insane. Not just once, but twice. Finishing with a glass jaw. Huge props for that. It is Spoody though. But still impressive nonetheless, no matter who it is. Shop kill for ZELLLOO for heavy glass, Crown of Teleportation, and Free Scroll. So 4 hits of protection off a shop kill. Not sure about that. So yeah, ZELLLOO is just pushing forward. Pants is building up a bit. Still rolling with the gold longsword. The glong sword. Oh, I'm becoming monster now, aren't I? It's too fun though. Okay, shovel transmutes for pants, not pink shovel though. Gong sword, as in Dead Ringer's sword. Longsword's actually the glass longsword. This is the gong sword, yeah. Longsword. Oh, there goes all of the heavy glass for ZELLLOO. It just has the crown teleportation left. Pants, meanwhile, is like a whole zone behind, actually. ZELLLOO's starting to run away with it. Just finding the build very quickly along the way, just getting the items needed to push and pushing it. Of course, Staff Zone 4 is a bit scary. We have a freeze. Oh, I think just wanting to avoid the Warlock teleport there, but getting teleported by a different Warlock anyways. Oh, and there goes the glass shovel. I'm sure that wasn't intentional, but probably not too much more to use the glass shovel. Oh geez, Zone 4 staff. This is a pretty big lead on Pants though. Pants can definitely go pretty fast, but it's starting to become pretty late. And taking the floaty boots, which I understand, because you got the staff and you don't want to get gooed, but it's 4-3 and you're halfway through it. And not having the arcs is probably way more of a detriment. Megu is pretty preventable though. But yeah. The pain is putting in some work. The pain and the staff splashes, staff shots, whatever you call them. They're not exactly a suitable replacement for electricity, but they're doing work. And this could be way worse without those two. Yeah, it's actually not horrible. Of course, you do want the electricity, but if you were to have something else to replace it, this is far from the worst thing ever. Ant, meanwhile, has caught up, understandably is slowish, Zone 5, taking hits. Backing up a lot, too. Ant's just one floor behind now. Pretty good Zone 4 for Pants. And onto Vertissimo for ZELLLOO. Shouldn't have too many complications here. Going to have a heart! But manages to finish it off without dying. Yeah, that devil behind the red dragon kind of surprised me too. But ZELLLOO was aware. Oh yeah, GG's finishing with a 703.3. ZELLLOO taking a pretty decisive point off of Pants. It got a bit shaky at the end there, and Pants definitely started having a shot. Also, half a heart to finish it off is always but the way that was played, it seemed like ZELLOOO had a pretty big advantage. I guess part of it was Pants not being able to find anything in ZELLOOO, just getting the staff. I don't know. All the building that Pants did kind of yielded nothing, and ZELLOOO didn't really do anything buildy. Not too much, but found the correct items, the goodies. Sometimes it's like that. Phasing dagger to start off, definitely pretty cool. Sadly, you can't throw it with Diamond. So Pants spending a bit of extra time here for a Bloodshot, which will have 2 half-heart protection items. That's probably worth it. I mean, if you take 1 hit, that already is enough to get that back, but you might swap off those items later on. I assume those were both half a heart. Which I believe they are. And Transmog for Pants, not even gonna go for Shovel. Probably want to go for Shovel. And no Flawless for ZELLOOO, taking a hit from a Ghost by sliding by it diagonally. Ocean here, and also a tier 3 cracked wall. Which one do you check? Probably the tier 3 cracked wall and use the Armadillo. But ZELLOOO will just use the bomb. Ooh, that's a pretty awkward layout. There is another bomb as well, but it's a bit far from the tier 3 wall at this point, and ZELLOOO's the more pushy type of racer, so probably won't go for that. We'll be satisfied with the potion. I mean, it worked. It definitely worked. It's like 2 sides of the pendulum, and it swings depending on what racer you are. And the current situation, but in general, ZELLOOO is fast. Go fast. And hope the items come. Pants has Wonder. Yo, and the Pink Shovel, and also Boots of Pain. These are like some of the best items Pants could ever find. And is like a zone behind though, but like ZELLOOO still hasn't found anything. That is not something you want to see in a purple if you're looking at Pants' build. On the other side, yeah, just oh, look at how fast zone 2 is. It's just gone. ZELLOOO's lead pretty much means nothing with Pants' incredible build. Oh, that was a very nice pain. Yeah, just 1 floor behind now. And has way better build. Last shot for ZELLOOO, won't pick it up. Yeah, these aren't items ZELLOOO wants to see. On the same floor now, Pants has caught up and ZELLOOO takes a dunk, probably realizing the situation that they're in. In that Pants is behind them with not just Ring of Wonder, but also Pink Shovel, and on top of that, Boots of Pain. And also Pants is Pants. Pants is one of the best at racing Necrodancer, but currently isn't participating in the main season, just a side event. Wait to see him around though. That's a ZELLLOOO monkey. Moving literally just 1 tile. So yeah, not only outclassed in build, but also needs to make up or the fact that you're going against someone as good as Pants as well. Yeah, and getting Squaga suited. Surely looking for a weapon there, but we'll definitely take this armor. This could be world record. I don't even think it's fastest diamond. I mean, Pants did spend quite a bit of time in Zone 1. If you just kinda pretend Zone 1 didn't happen, this is, like, stupidly fast. Maybe. Probably, actually. Armor or a better weapon, either result, you're not gonna complain too much, because both of them are good. That's a good point, yeah. The item pool. It's like checking Black as Eli and Melody, except to a lesser extent. Makes sense. Or Arya, or Coda. And purple red are useless, that's also a point. 530 into Conga with the facing dagger. Ooh, these eggs are in the way, but we'll get Conga around. And there you go. GG's, 2 Pants, taking this with a 602.65. Yeah, that 1-3 pretty much decided it for Pants. That was Boots of Pain, Ring of Wonder, Pink Shovel. All on 1-3. Took a long time to get it, though, but not nearly as much time as those items save. That's not just like one good item, that's 3 really good items. So yeah, here's the loot for Pants. Boop. And good luck, have fun to both racers for this 3rd and final seed. Looks like Ravio Oker is up soon, if someone wants to commentate that. Meanwhile, there is an immediate Arc Dagger. So, very good weapon to start off with. Both races will find that and pick it up. Sunglasses pick up for ZELLLOOO at the cost of 1 heart. So this will be a 3 damage Arc Dagger. Very nice. Yeah, we're seeing it happen again where ZELLLOOO kind of just moves forward. Pants is spending extra time to build up here. Gonna save a bomb. Very smart there. Only taking out the corner of the potion room. Because Diamond can move diagonally. So yeah, extra time spent for Pants on a build, but ZELLLOOO is just finding the items. This is the seed that ZELLLOOO wants to find. One where, in order to get a good build, you don't have to look for it. But Pants is on pretty even playing ground. Has managed to find a lot of the same build. And a map as well now. Meanwhile, ZELLLOOO swapping off to torture walls. Satisfied with weapon. I mean, who wouldn't be? There isn't really much better weapon you can get. Oh, that's a nice ham for ZELLLOOO. So we'll be able to keep the potion up. Was that half a heart? Not after that ham. Oh, hopping on spikes though. Couldn't see what kind of bounce trap that was. But still, very fast down the trapdoor. Has a whole zone lead over Pants. Bit of a tink. Try and move diagonally. We have up rat. Orthogonal direction rat this diamond once again. Yeah, very fast for both races. Pants is starting to fall behind and is still trying to build. Trying to probably get the pink shovel here. Will get it, so. Very, very good find. That'll definitely even the playing field, especially ZELLLOO has to cough the potion there. That was a hairy 4-3 exit. So needs to no longer has that safety net of the potion, so needs to be careful. Oh, blows up that pixie though, too as well. Definitely would have been helpful. And swapping off to regen for the safety will be slower than Pants though. However, Pants is entering zone 4 as ZELLLOO leaves. However, Pants is just making a beeline towards the exit. Very, very few wasted beats here, if any. You can't really be anything more efficient in zone 4 than what Pants is currently doing. Oh my gosh. Absolutely mesmerizing zone 4 for Pants. Oh, taking that telemonkey though. Pretty sure that wasn't intentional. So that will slow it down a bit. Oh, that was such a beautiful zone 4 from Pants. Yeah, I think Pants has a pretty good shot at taking this. ZELLLOO has to give up courage to stay alive, or be comfortable enough to stay alive. It's better to be comfortable than to play shakily, because that's just going to slow you down even more. To Diamond PV build. Yeah, it's a pretty good build. Definitely won't complain if you get a build like this. Oh yeah. Pants is still a zone behind. And it's Z Blues. I think ZELLLOO has this then. That zone 4 could have done some pretty good things for Pants. Oh, a nice tap of the war drum there for ZELLLOO. ZELLLOO taking this with a time of 520.59. Pants with the 529.41. GG's. Definitely a very, very solid result for ZELLLOO to pick up.